Hello? Is this thing on? Testing, testing, testing. Hello? Hello? Is it on? Got a program today. This is the Above It All show. Welcome, everybody, to the Above It All program for Monday. Is it Monday? Show today, program on the show. I'm going to be covering news. I'm going to be talking about the world. I guess. So according to reports, and I don't know the veracity of these claims, according to reports, people watch this. This is what I'm being told. People are telling me. Then more than one person watches this. Like one person watching it, I can manage. But apparently there's more than one. So I don't know what to do about that. I'm still trying to figure it out. But welcome to the program. For today's show, we have a program. For today's show. Doing a program today. So I got a cup of coffee here. It's filled to the brim. Check this out. Look at this. How do I manage? Okay. All right. Doing a show today, everybody. You ever wonder how dumb Americans are? Humans in general, but Americans specifically. Like, we're talking the whole system. We're talking about the people on the bottom. We're talking about the people on the top. We just have a bunch of dumb motherfuckers running around this fucking thing we call Earth. Exhibit 7C. 32 dead as tornadoes torment from Arkansas to Delaware. So we had some tornadoes fuck some shit up in this country. And this just reminds me, like, didn't we know about tornadoes? Like, I've heard of them before. Right? I know that there are places in the country where tornadoes are more likely to strike. Why don't we I don't know, make sure our houses and infrastructure are able to withstand tornadoes? You know? I'm just, like, the whole point of having a house is because we predict that it will rain at some point and we don't want to get wet. That's why we invented houses. Shouldn't we take that a couple steps further? Oh, there's tornadoes 18 times a year in this fucking goddamn tornado belt. Maybe, I don't know, we'll make all the houses with, like, super strong metal that's, like, fucking attached, like, 8 feet to the fucking ground or whatever. I don't know, I'm just fucking spitballing here. Well, the answer is obviously a bunch of poor people live there, and, you know, our country doesn't give a fuck about poor people. We don't give a shit about these guys. I mean, think about it this way. We have places in Florida where, you know, again, where's the hurricane proofing? You see this every year. Oh shit, hurricane went through Florida, killed a bunch of people, destroyed 79,000 houses. Why were they and then they rebuild them in the same exact shitty ass way, and then they get destroyed again. You know? Just thinking out loud. Here? Just thinking out loud, okay? But anyway, let's read some details. Let's learn more about these tornadoes. Residents across a wide swath of the United States on Sunday to assess the destruction from fierce storms that spawned a possibly dozens of tornadoes from the south and the Midwest into the Northeast, killing 32 people. 32 people dead because our country doesn't give a fuck. You know, it would really literally be like if we built houses that had like Swiss cheese looking holes, you know, so we can get some air, some oxygen, right? But the holes are right in the roof, and then every time it rains, the water just fucking falls into the house, right? I don't know, man. Like, you'd think we would build our infrastructure to be able to withstand extremely predictable natural disasters. Is this like, am I talking out of a sci-fi movie right now? Like, is this like really so far out there? We have known about tornadoes for literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Probably more. I don't fucking know. I haven't, you know, sad to say, before doing the show, I didn't look into the history of fucking tornado coverage, right? The history, you know, historians found, what was the first tornado recorded? I don't know that shit. But anyway, all I know is we know plenty well about fucking tornadoes. And apparently, every time there's a tornado, people die, people get hurt, as if they'd never heard of them before. And I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck? Am I allowed to think about this? Or is this off limits because it might require the government to spend more money? I don't know. The number of deaths continued to grow on Sunday. Oh, that's fucking crazy. Quote, while we are assessing the full extent of the damage, we know families across America are mourning the loss of their loved ones, desperately waiting for the news of others fighting for their lives and sorting through the rubble of their homes and businesses, President Joe Biden said in a statement. But again, Joe Biden, you might not know this, did a big deal about passing the infrastructure bill. Remember this a couple of years ago? The bipartisan infrastructure bill. Yes, it's bipartisan, so it must be good. Was there something in there about, I don't know, making sure that places that have frequent tornadoes could have houses that, I don't know, don't get fucking destroyed every 13 days? And I'm just... Like, I don't know, man. It's just, we live in a fucking fucked up clown world. You know what I mean? Like, this is like some really, it's just embarrassing. It's embarrassing to live here. It really is. We're a bunch of stupid fucking monkeys walking around. We don't know anything. We don't know fucking anything about this world. We like to think we do. But we're so fucking stupid. We don't even know that tornadoes that happen like every other week, there's going to be another one. That's how dumb we are. Oh, that was the last tornado in the history of my life. Well, good news, I survived. And then fucking 14 days later, there's another one and it kills their cow or whatever, you know? I'm just, you know, something about Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I don't care. Anyway, a bunch of people died. So, rip to those people. But I'm just left here, like, whenever I see this shit, like, I'm confused. Like, why? Why? I mean, like, is the tornado a surprise? They didn't know that they lived in Tornado Central? No, but of course they did. It's just that the government doesn't fucking care about them, and the people are so fucking stupid and complacent, and they're all fucked up on their fucking, like, you know, their fast food, their fucking smartphones, their fucking little drama circles. Oh, what did this person say about me at the family reunion? They're all hopped up on this fucking stupid, petty garbage to actually worry about their own genuine health and safety. So they're just letting the government fucking walk out with all the fucking cash and leave them stranded in the middle of a fucking goddamn ocean without a life raft. But hey, don't worry, everybody. The houses will be rebuilt by private contractors that are going to get a hell of a deal to build another shitty fucking prefabricated house that's going to fucking fall apart in 6 fucking days. So, anyway, Congratulations, America. You did it again. So, I could have done the whole climate change angle there, but it's too much. It's too much for one clip. But we got a show here, everybody. I don't know if you knew this, but there's a show. Doing a program today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like really fucking high right now, so please bear with me. If I'm a little slow, if I'm stuttering, if I seem a little wacky. It's because I am. But so please bear with me. Doing a program today. It's crazy what the tongue can do. Anyway, so I'm doing a show today. Today is actually, I don't know if anyone knew this, today is Monday. Monday! Today! Can you believe it? Of all days for Monday to just show up. It's a good thing that Monday doesn't fucking destroy houses. People would go to sleep Sunday night, wake up, go, oh, fuck! It's Monday, my house has been destroyed. Because that's how dumb Americans are. Oh, fuck, it's Monday. Who would have fucking seen this coming? If only we had a totally consistent calendar system. Huh? Yo, I swear to God, this Monday bullshit. Alright, motherfuckers. Got a show here. I gotta do a goddamn show! A few months ago, there was this story that came out of Newport News, Virginia, where a 6-year-old child shot a teacher for no reason. I covered this story. Anyway, there's an update, but let me reassess the situation here with time. So, what happened was a 6-year-old brought a gun to school and shot a teacher for no reason. And then the family of the child, the mother, I guess, said, "Don't worry, everybody. The gun was secured." Does anyone remember that? That was the funniest part of this. The gun was secured. That's what the family came out. The family, aka the mother, hired a lawyer to tell the press that the gun was secured. The gun that a 6-year-old brought to school and shot and nearly killed a teacher with was secured. Because as we know, it's illegal to leave a gun around a child that's unsecured. Because if it's unsecured, they might bring it to school and shoot their teacher. So thankfully it was a secured weapon, so we don't have to worry about the law getting involved. God, a bunch of fucking goddamn morons. Anyway, so the teacher's alive, and she is suing the school. So let's check this out. Virginia teacher shot by 6-year-old files $40 million lawsuit after she says school ignored warnings. Another thing that came out after the family said that the gun was secured was apparently the kid was showing the gun to other children, and the other children told the staff for the school, "Hey, this fucking guy's got a gun." And what did they do? He doesn't actually have a gun. And then this bitch got shot. So good on her. I've got to be honest. Like $40 million is not enough. I mean, someone shoots you for no reason, and your job did nothing to protect you. I say, shut this fucking shit down. Own the school. Just have them liquidate all their assets or transfer their ownership to you. You can become the new supreme superintendent. Turn that shit into a charter school for. I don't know. I'm just coming out with ideas here. Almost 3 months after Virginia teacher Abigail Zwerner was shot by a 6-year-old student, she filed a $40 million lawsuit Monday alleging the school administrator shrugged off multiple warnings from staff and students who believed the boy had a gun and posed an imminent threat on the day of the shooting, and did so knowing the child had a history of random violence. So, again, the kid here is 6 years old. They don't know what the fuck's going on. I blame the parent or parents for the situation. You know, the ones who hired a lawyer to say that, yeah, no worries, our gun was secured. You know, the gun that the kid brought to school and shot someone, it was secured, so there's no problem here. I want to send those motherfuckers to jail. How about that? Can we do something about that? Jesus Christ. Anyway, the January 6th shooting, unfortunate date, of Zwerner at Rich Neck Elementary School in Newport News stunned the country as police announced the child's actions were intentional. The student shot her with a 9mm handgun while she sat at a reading table in their first grade classroom. The injured educator's complaint filed in the Newport News Circuit Court said Rich Neck Assistant Principal Ebony Parker chose to breach or assume duty to protect Zwerner despite multiple reports that a firearm was on school property and likely in possession of a violent individual. Again, many times this kid was like, hey everyone, I got a gun. Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to shoot you. I have a gun. And then everyone's like, all right. And then the principal heard about it, or the assistant, whatever it is. Was like, oh, you have a gun? That's cute. Go back to class. Like, what the fuck? Like, you hear that a student has a gun, and your first instinct is like, whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever happens, happens. I don't care. That's fucked up. I don't know. It's crazy shit. Parker resigned in the wake of the shooting. She could not immediately be reached for comment on Monday. What does this phrase mean, by the way? She could not immediately be reached for comment? What does that mean? Like, you send the text message and then that's it? Like, I'm just asking questions here, so bear with me. So, you're on your phone, you get this bitch's phone number, you say, hey, you want to comment on this news story? Bing! And publish the news article. She didn't immediately respond? Like, like you call her on the phone, and then you hit publish, and then that's the ringing sound, and then they answer, oh, sorry, I already hit publish, so nothing. You're like, what does that mean, immediately request? Like, can't you give the bitch, like, a couple minutes, like an hour, maybe? Like, I don't know, immediately reached. Anyway, let's keep going. Also named as defendants are the Newport News School Board, former school superintendent George Parker III, whom the board voted to remove without cause. That was another, I covered this part too. So, he got fired for cause, right? His cause was being a shitty fucking guy who basically almost got someone killed from his negligence. But he wheeled and dealed them and slimeballed his way into getting fired without cause, which allows him to keep his money. If he got fired for cause, he would, like, lose his pension or whatever the fuck. Or whatever, right? Something like maybe a 6-month severance package, I think it was. I covered this a while ago. Go look at that. So he basically twisted wrists so he could get fired without cause, even though everyone in the room knew he got fired for cause, just so he could technically keep his cash. And now he's going to have to pay that cash to the person who almost got killed because of his negligence. So good on him. Zwerner, 25, is seeking a jury trial, nothing in her suit that she suffers from physical pain and mental anguish. Noting in her suit. Newport News police praised her for managing to escort her class of about 20 students to safety even after she was seriously, when she got shot, and then she was like, all right, everybody, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, God, I'm bleeding. All right, come on, it's recess time. Jesus Christ, talk about someone that deserves money. I mean, list of top 10 people that should be winning the lottery by default. This fucking bitch. I mean, this is a hero right here, man. Honestly, I don't use that word a lot on my show, but I'm saying a teacher who gets shot and then still brings the students to safety. I mean, that's a hero. I don't know what else to say. Like, we're talking about, like, she can hang her hat up, have movies written about her. Like, it's done. 25 years old. She's already had her moment. Just let her relax, okay? But anyway, you can read the rest of this. Basically, in short, the school knew about it. They did nothing, and someone almost got killed. And obviously, I hope that the people involved with the school that knew about this and did nothing, I hope that they suffer, and I hope that they pay the consequences of their shitty, fucked up actions. And that's what I have to say. But that's not going to prevent, because this is the way, by the way, real quick sidebar, this is how our legal system works, is we don't care about preventative stuff, right? So again, like, these teachers, they didn't care about preventing a school shooting. They didn't give a fuck. You think they care about? Look at this dog, by the way. You can see this shit. Look at this. God damn. But they don't care about that, and neither does our legal system. You think our legal system gives a fuck about preventative justice? Oh, maybe we should not be letting 6-year-olds be around guns. Not maybe the guns should be secured, right? But maybe we just shouldn't have guns around 6-year-olds. Is that, Well, yeah, we don't really care about that. We'd rather do epic $40 million lawsuits after the fact for sensationalist headlines than keep people safe in the first fucking place. But, hey, what do I know? What do I know? I'm not in government, right? I'm not a fucking lawyer. I don't know shit. All I do is complain. Am I right, people? Am I right, people? I gotta, like, fucking rinse my glasses off. I got, like, bullshit on my glasses here. I don't know if anyone can see this. Holy fuck. I got this, like, glasses spray recently. It actually is pretty useful. I'm not one to use glasses sprays historically, but I picked up a bottle of glass spray. I don't know what else to call it, but it works. It works. It actually functions. So... just a little shout out to the glasses spray people. Streak free, so that's great. Holy shit, I can see again. All right, everybody. I know a lot of you motherfuckers are uncultured. I know a lot of you motherfuckers have bad taste. Okay? Bad taste. But it's okay, because I'm here to bring you good taste. So, for those of you that don't know, Doom is a game. It exists. It's a great game. And I also make levels for this game. Now, you should know this by now, but you probably don't because you have a low IQ. I make levels for this game. I released a new level set. So everyone, check it out. Let me know what you think. Look at this. Look at the colors. It's got yellow. Yellow's a good color. You like yellow? Does anybody? You got pink or is it purple? I don't even know. Some people keep telling me this is purple. I see pink. Oh God, right? Who knows? So check it out, everybody. It's free. It's free. You can literally, like, look, here's the download link. It's fucking free. It's free, motherfucker. Like, do you not understand what free means? Like, it's fucking free. Like, here I am out here making complex masterpiece levels, and they're free, and you're not playing them? What? What? You're telling me your favorite YouTuber on planet Earth is also a genius level designer, and you're like, I'll pass on the free game. Anyway, download I Hate Slaughter today. Check it out, folks. Soul Life is like, I installed Doom on every computer in school with a B drive, and yet you won't play my goddamn WAD. So, Huh? Huh? This goddamn dog. Are you seeing this? You can't even see this dog. Look at this dog. Max, are you a dog? Yep, he's a dog. Look at this fucker. Oh, you were playing the new WAD, Johnny Too Late FTV? You got your fucking, your computer fixed or whatever? Really? Please tell me more. I'd love to know what you think about it. You're not my favorite, but you're up there. Whoa, what the fuck? Whoa, what? Hold on. I gotta fucking clean my glasses again, because clearly I must have mistakenly read a message that is simply not there, right? You know, maybe it's dyslexia, temporary insanity, I'm not sure. Let me read this again. You're not my favorite, but you're up there. Up where? Where am I? I don't want to be up anywhere. I want to be the favorite. I don't want to be up in some fucking ethereal plane. I don't want to be, like, fucking flying in the clouds. I'm afraid of heights, motherfucker. I don't want to be up there. I don't want to be up there. I want to be somewhere relatively close to the ground, okay? I don't want to be somewhere, especially not up, okay? Anyway, play my new game. It's good. If you do play it, let me know what you think. If you stream it, let me know ahead of time so I can watch it, etc. Let's move on with the news, everybody. Let's keep going. Yeah, Tyler, well, I'm making fun of you for being young. You're calling me slurs and fucking throwing me off buildings, apparently, with me being up there. So how about this? On the list of favorite viewers, Tyler, down there. All the way down. Anyway, I got a pen here. Check this out. Look at this. I got a pen here. Let's add another one to the collection. Look at that. Anyway, can you believe this shit? It's another day on planet Earth. Welcome. How did you get here? Think about it. How did you get here? What are you doing with your life that you arrived here, of all places? Are you really in control? Are you on autopilot? Are you just a zombie? I gotta look at YouTube. Oh, this video looks funny. Oh, is that you, really? Think about it. I know why I'm here. I think. I'm here to talk about stupid-ass bullshit for ad revenue. That's why I'm here. But why are you here? What do you gain from any of this? I don't know. But anyway, in other news, Twitter's algorithm specifically tracks how Elon Musk's tweets are doing. This came out a couple of days ago. Apparently, Elon Musk released some code or whatever for Twitter. Or something. I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, let's read it. This is on Mashable by Matt Binder. Twitter has just released, as promised by owner Elon Musk, the source code for its recommendation algorithm. And there's already been a very interesting discovery in the code. After pouring through the code, multiple people found at least one really interesting portion of the code that shows Twitter is specifically tracking metrics for users broken up into 4 different groups. Power user, whatever the fuck that means, Republican, Democrat, and Elon. Oh. Now here's the, okay. This is the thing about it, is that Elon Musk, he knows that he could have deleted this before releasing the source code, but he chose not to. And I personally think Elon Musk is doing the Trump playbook. There's no such thing as bad press as long as your name is in it. But, I mean, it really is, there is something pretty epic about buying a company for 2.5 times what the value is, right? He got locked into a contract that made him buy the company at like 2.5 times what the value is. So imagine you go to a car dealership, you're going to buy a new car, right? Let's say the car is, I don't know what cars cost. Let's say it's $10,000. Is that how much a car costs? I've never bought a car. I don't know how to drive. So let's say you're buying a car. It's $10,000. Is that a deal? Is that good or bad? I don't know. And then, right, you walk out the door, same car. The sticker says $10,000, which may or may not be good. You walk out the door having paid $25,000 for the car, right? You get in the driver's seat, you try driving off, and the tire rolls off, and then the car blows up, and then you're dead, right? That's essentially what Elon Musk did. Now, we can do like is it like 7D chess? He wanted to waste all of his money on a fucking website that doesn't work? Maybe. We can pretend that that's the case. But I think Elon Musk got a raw deal. He made a mistake, but he can't admit he made a mistake. That's impossible. So what he has to do is he has to do a series of bizarre moves to convince people that he is not dumb, but that he did it for another reason. All right. Oh, yeah. The reason is he wanted people to pay attention to him. That's a clear reason. He's an attention whore, aren't we all? Anyway, you can read this code here. It's got the Elon. There it is. Author is Elon. That's right. Twitter is specifically tracking how Musk's tweets are performing, and it's been coded right into Twitter's algorithm. Following the release of the algorithm, a Twitter Spaces audio chat was set up by the company. Musk and a few of Twitter's developers took questions from listeners. A couple of individuals brought this particular part of the algorithm up during the conversation. Quote, "This is the first time I'm seeing this," Musk said when asked about the code that tracked accounts in 4 groups, including one just for his tweets. "There's a ton of stupid and embarrassing things being shown by making the code open source." This is the first time he's seeing it. Okay, so obviously that's not true, right? Like, okay, so before Twitter was purchased by Elon, if this is the first time he's seeing it, what he is actually saying is that Elon Musk, had a special carve out at Twitter that I didn't know about because it was there before I bought the website, right? Or he is saying someone put this in the source code without telling me. That I don't believe. I don't believe the people at Twitter. He's fired 80% of the people that work at Twitter. I don't think that people at Twitter are going to do renegade, rogue coding or whatever. I don't think that that's happening. So really the argument is that he had a special carve out before he bought the website. No, he knows about this. This is the same shit. Remember when Biden's stupid fucking tweet during the Super Bowl got more retweets than Elon, and then Elon got mad and fired a bunch of people? That's when they added this shit. During the fucking Super Bowl, when Elon got triggered that no one was retweeting his dumbass fucking post. Well, Musk claims he did not know about the metric tracking portion of his algorithm. He has previously admitted that Twitter was reviewing his account's analytics. He did so in a tweet last month in order to push back against reports that he called an emergency Twitter meeting to boost his tweets in the algorithm after a Super Bowl tweet from Joe Biden performed better than Musk's own tweet. Oh my God. This guy. When a guest speaker on Twitter Space shared his concerns about grouping accounts in categories Democrat and Republican. Yeah, that's another question. Is what if you're not a Democrat or a Republican? What do we count? Is this the Republicans' version of Democrats? Where everyone to the left of Hillary Clinton is equally a Democrat. You're a Democrat. You disagree with Hillary Clinton 99% of the time. You're a demon rat. Woke. I'm just because we all know that Cat Turd is making Twitter policy. So how are we defining Democrat? Are we just talking about politicians? People that are actively in politics? Well, what about people that aren't even elected? How do you classify that? I'm just curious. I would like to see more information on that. Maybe it's out there. I don't know. I'll look into it. One of Twitter's developers explained that this code was just for collecting stats. A note on the algorithm source code, however, states the metric collecting was being used to ensure that changes to Twitter did not negatively affect any of these 4 groups. According to Twitter's own explanation of how the metric tracking is being used, if an algorithm change benefited an entire group of users but negatively impacted the group made up solely of Elon Musk, it would not implement the algorithm change. So if they make any changes to the algorithm, it either has to be neutral or beneficial to Elon personally. Otherwise, it's not allowed. Zoe Schiffer of Platformer reported that Twitter actually removed part of the source code that affected the reach of Musk and others' users' tweets before releasing the algorithm to the public. During the Spaces chat, Twitter explained that the metric tracking code was first developed into an algorithm years ago under old Twitter regime. I love the use of the word regime here. Regime. Like, when you think about regime, like, what comes to mind? Right? Like, fucking, like, Saddam Hussein and shit? Fucking regime. Like, Vladimir Putin, you know? Like, fucking, you know, like, what's that guy's fucking MBS in Saudi Arabia? Regime. The fucking Twitter regime. Like, what the fuck? I mean, hats off to them for the creative writing. But fucking regime? It's a goddamn tech company. There's no regime, okay, motherfucker? Jesus Christ, get over yourself. However, it was not explained why Musk's tweets were specifically being tracked, a part of the code that seemingly would have been added much more recently. Musk did not respond to Twitter. Did respond, that Twitter would remove it. It shouldn't be there, Musk said. Consider it gone. Musk also shared in a tweet following the Twitter Spaces chat that the company would make changes to the algorithm based on user feedback every 1 to 2 days. So he's doing this pretend man of the people bullshit. Oh, we're just going to respond to user feedback. Like when he hosted a poll that said, do you want me to be CEO or step down? And like 70% of respondents said, step the fuck down. And he listened to the user feedback, right? Don't worry, everybody. He's a man of the people. He'll listen to the feedback. How do we verify that he'll listen to the feedback? We don't. How do we know that he's going to do anything? We don't. But don't worry, everybody. He said it and must be true. So you can read the rest of that if you want. But that's pretty funny. Elon Musk had a special carve out that he claims he didn't know anything about. Like, that's the thing. There's really no way out for him. Either he didn't know about it, which, really? You didn't know about it? It's your company. How did you not know about that? Right? So either he's dumb on that front, or he knew about it and he's lying, which makes him dumb on another front. Or, like, the secret third option is that Elon had a special carve out that's been there since before he even bought the website, which... But anyway, whatever. There's your news item. Everyone is so impressed with the news today, so... It's Monday. This is the face I make when I eat lemons. I go like this. I was eating some lemons yesterday. That's what I do. I like to cut up and eat lemons. Some people find that weird. I don't know why. But I was eating some lemons yesterday when I was like really fucked up on drugs. And like, man, oh man, that was like a powerful... I got fucked up, I'm not gonna lie. So shout outs to lemons. And limes. I like limes too. But lemons, I mean, they're both great. It's Monday, everybody. It's motherfucking Monday. Joseph Robinette Biden the second. Now, again, every time we start talking about the second, what happened to the first one? Well, needless to say, the first one, the first model, is no longer with us. But you may be shocked to know that there's a third model. There was another updated version of Joseph Robinette Biden. There's the first version. There's the second version. Think of it like Windows, you know? You got Windows 7, then 8, and then 10. What happened to 9? I don't know. Well, what happened to Joseph Robinette Biden version 3? Well, again, needless to say, didn't end up going so well. So we're stuck with Joseph Robinette Biden 2. Had some of the upgrades from the first one, but really most of the upgrades were in the third one. And again, the third one, tragically, no longer with us. So we have to deal with having this out-of-date, rust bucket motherfuck, Joseph Robinette Biden 2. But enough about jokes about his dead son. Let's talk about 2024. Biden holds back 2024 launch. And then we have this photo of, I don't even know what's going on with the hair there, but that's pretty great. President Biden's advisors and close allies don't expect him to announce a run for re-election anytime soon. And some now believe it to come as late as July. For those of you that don't know, in the 2020 cycle, Biden announced his run way later than anyone else. Like Bernie was announced, I think he announced his run in like November, maybe December of 18, I think Bernie announced he was going to run. And then Biden, I think, announced in like April of 2020. Oh, no, 2019, I mean. So people were wondering, is Biden going to announce April of 2023? The answer is no. He might not even announce until fucking July. But, you know, the announcement, that's the thing, is the announcement still doesn't mean anything. Because you have people that say that they're not running for president, but they're running for president, right? This happens all the time. The announcement is just like, that really is just a legal threshold change, right? And then it's also like a media thing, like this person officially announces that they're going to run. You know, a lot of the time you see right after the previous election, people will say, you know, I'm not running yet, but I have an exploratory committee, right? It's all legal thresholds. But either way, we all know Joe Biden's going to run for president. So the reason why he would delay it is because he wants to raise money in a certain different legal environment. That's pretty much it. Why it matters. This is on Axios, so they do that bold text bullshit. Biden's waiting game has left many ambitious Democrats and would-be staffers with their 2024 plans on hold. They initially thought Biden would launch a campaign soon after the Christmas break. After talking with his family, zoom in, everybody. We're zooming in on Axios. There's no indication Biden has changed his mind about running for election. We're zoomed in. All right, everyone, let's zoom out. All right. Okay, we're zoomed back out. Everything's fine. But if he ultimately chooses to bow out, the late decision could provide an advantage to Vice President Kamala Harris if she wanted to run for president, blah, blah, blah. Like, let's be honest here. I don't think anyone thinks Joe Biden is going to bow out. Unless he got, like, a cancer diagnosis. I don't really think, like, I think it's pretty obvious he's running for president, right? What we're hearing. I love Axios, man. They do this shit. It's great. Biden is inner circle. Don't see drawbacks to the president taking his time. He doesn't have a significant primary challenge. So for a while, he can stay above the campaign fray. I love that. He doesn't have a significant primary challenge. Now, there's a lot of people on YouTube that are going to blow smoke up your ass about Marianne Williamson. Like, it is true that he does not have a significant primary challenge. That said, he does have a primary challenge, right? Like, I don't know. Like, you should, if you're a news website, you should point it out. Like, when we talk about Republicans, every news website, you know, says Donald Trump is challenged by Ron DeSantis or that Vivek guy or Nikki Haley. They'll just mention their names. So it's interesting that they choose not to mention Marianne's name. So that's, all the Kyle Kalinskis out there are going to have fun with that one. That motherfucker is obsessed with Marianne, but hey, I don't know. They got some sort of deal. But anyway, I personally, this is, again, I'm just going to reiterate my position. I'm an anyone but Biden voter. So, you know how on the Republican side, you have anyone but Trump voters? Right? I'm anyone but Biden. So, I'll vote for Marianne. If Marianne, her campaign starts to, like, burn into the ground and someone else shows up, I'll vote for them. I'm an anyone but Biden voter. That's me. And so, obviously, I don't want Biden to run for president. I think the best move would be if he stepped out. And the best time to do that would be literally right now. Or at any point. At any point. If he just announces he's not going to run, that's great. Because he's garbage. His presidency has been trash, regardless of what propaganda they want you to believe. He campaigned on a list of things and did 0 of them. He did pretty much nothing on climate, right? Any good stuff he did on climate with the IRA has been pretty much whittled down and undone by his other moves. He's just a garbage president. Joe Biden fucking sucks. He fucking sucks. He sucks. Okay? So again, I just wanted to talk about this because, again, it's been a while since I talked about my thoughts on Joe Biden. And, again, I'm an anyone but Biden voter. And so I would vote for Marianne Williamson if she's the only option. To be honest with you, I would vote for Marianne Williamson before most elected Democratic politicians. Really with the exclusive, the only person I would vote for ahead of Marianne would probably be Bernie Sanders. He's not a Democrat, of course, but outside of that, I don't know anyone else that could or would run that I would prefer over Marianne Williamson, just to be honest with you. So again, I think it's pretty funny that, now again, I also want to say this much. As someone in the independent news space, yeah, that's right. I'm in the independent news space. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I work in the independent news space. I'm going to be honest with you. Outside of, like, Kyle Kalinske talking about her 24/7 because he's obsessed, which, good on him, I don't really see anyone else talking about Marianne Williamson. I don't know, man. Like, I'm just saying, like, I am plugged into a lot of the news feeds where she should theoretically be all the time. And I'm not seeing any of it. I'm just, there was, like, an initial big uptick when she announced her thing and, like, slightly beforehand and after. And maybe I'm just missing it. It's also possible I'm just missing it. But I'm just saying, like, if you are the only one to go against Joe Biden and Joe Biden's dragging his feet, that's a good opportunity to fuck some shit up. So, again, I'm just throwing that one out there. Marianne, come on my show. But also, again, I just don't like Joe Biden. So that's really why I wanted to talk about this. I really don't like him. And I think he's a garbage candidate. I think he's a garbage president. He's a garbage politician. And I don't like him at all. And I would vote for anybody other than him, to be honest. Like, that's just my position. I think Joe Biden is probably one of the most right-wing Democrats that is alive right now. Right? You got Joe Manchin, who's obviously more right-wing than him. Kirsten Sinema, you got a handful. But Joe Biden is like top 5 most right-wing Democrats, and I think we can do better. And I think it's sad that so much of the Democratic Party, the elected members of the Democratic Party, again, it's the game. You got to play the game. You got to suck all of the farts out of Joe Biden's anus at all times on every press briefing, every news show you're on. Right? Every elected Democrat has to go, yes, I support Joe Biden if he runs. Yes, of course. Yes. Now let's talk. Yes, sir. Yes, I support Biden, sir. Yes. Like, I mean, come the fuck on. Like, come the fuck on. I understand they're playing the game. But come the fuck on, man. But anyway, anybody but Biden. If that's Marianne, it's Marianne. I don't give a shit. I don't care if Marianne believes in some whatever the fuck. I believe in some whatever the fuck. Joe Biden believes. Think about this. Any minute now, I genuinely don't know when Easter is. But any minute now, Easter's going to come along. Could be this weekend. Could be next. I don't fucking know when Easter is. I'm not a fucking religious nutbag. But the President of the United States is going to do a fucking ceremony where he celebrates the resurrection of zombie Jesus. So anyone out there who wants to say Marianne Williamson has some weird beliefs, the President of the United States believes that a human being was somehow a magical person imbued by the power of God, so much so that when they were murdered for no reason, they came back as a zombie. Now, I know a lot of people get triggered. I know a lot of people, even some people in my audience will get triggered. Don't alienate the religious people in your audience. Well, I'm sorry, my show is not a show tailored for religious people. Almost everything on our planet is made for religious people. My show is tailored around people that recognize that religion is fucking stupid. That's a fact. I'm sorry, I know. Oh, people in my family. Oh, my community. Blah, 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 blah. But if you actually believe, it's one thing to pretend, right? Let's just be honest with you. It's one thing to pretend. But if you genuinely believe that God is out there, like, we're not talking about an abstract creator, deism, where it's like, maybe we were created, maybe we weren't. Either way, God doesn't have any interaction with us. We're talking about people that believe that God is watching them and God has a plan. Like, no. You are fucking nuts. You are insane. You belong in a mental institution in a straitjacket. You are fucking insane. I'm sorry if that offends people in my audience. Sometimes I like being offensive. And everything in the world that you see caters to religious people. The government caters to religious people. Media caters to religious people. Most online spaces cater to religious people. It's just my opinion. Now, it's one thing if your family is religious and you don't really buy it, but you're into it because, you know, whatever, right? That's one thing, okay? I'm not disputing that. But if you genuinely believe that zombie Jesus came back because of magical powers by God, you are insane. And you should not be leading the country or be in any position of power. That's just my opinion. Obviously, I prefer re-education over punishment, right? I believe that if you are insane, maybe you're uneducated. Maybe you never had a chance to read a book about science. I don't know. You should be able to have that opportunity. Think about this. In school, this is where a lot of my anti-theism comes. In school, I was not allowed to get taught certain things in science class because it might offend certain religious people. So again, whenever anyone mentions that Marianne Williamson has some weird beliefs, you know what I mean? Like, which, I mean, she very well may have. I mean, that's fine. But like, we have to all remember that 40% of Americans believe the rapture is imminent. Did you know this? 40% of Americans think the rapture is imminent. It will happen in their lifetimes. The rapture. The rapture. What is the skies are going to open up and God is going to send like demons to kill everyone who doesn't believe in God or some shit in Jesus. Right? Like 40% of Americans are like, and a day now. So while we live in this society, I think we really need to reorient how we treat Marianne Williamson's bizarre beliefs. Whatever they are, no one can explain what beliefs she has that are bizarre. Like, that's the other thing is, like, everyone loves saying, they're like, oh, she believes weird things. Like, what? What does she believe? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm like, I cover her in the news, and I don't even know what she believes because no one ever mentions it. She just says she believes in weird things. It's just weird. But anyway, Joe Biden is kicking the can down the road. I guess that's what we're talking about here. He's got to celebrate Zombie Jesus and celebrate the 4th of July and some other stupid fucked up holidays before he says, well, maybe I'll run for president. Oh! Donald James X, member for 7 months. Hey guys, just popping in to say hi. Everybody, we got Donald motherfucking ass, son of a bitchin' ass, James motherfucking X in the fucking, like, you know Mega Man X? You ever hear of Mega Man X? Yeah, how about Donald James X? Am I right, people? Up top. Little technical difficulties there. The goddamn rapture, dude. I saw that. I was informed about this. There was a poll done at some point. I missed the super chat. Oh, fuck my mother. Oh, 70s R's. Real on. Happy Gotcha Day to Murphy Max the dog. What the fuck? Who is Murphy and what's Gotcha Day? What the fuck? Hello, Murphy. Welcome to the program. Yeah. The goddamn rapture. Like, I'm sorry, man. I know religious people get offended when I go off on my rants, but like, we live in a country where nearly half of the residents believe the skies are gonna fucking open up and like flying horsemen are gonna come down. Like, I don't know. That's 40% of the country. And don't hit me with that, oh, they don't really believe in the rapture bullshit. Murphy is your dog? Murphy the dog. I knew that. Goddamn Murphy the dog. Can we get the birthday song for Lindsay's dog? Do I still have that?
Congratulations today, the honorees, including your wife, who I understand is a birthday today? Well, look, my wife has a rule in her family. When somebody's birthday, sing happy birthday. You ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alan. Happy birthday to you. Well, it's hell turning 30, but you got to...
I love that he just goes right in. He goes right... It's hell. He goes right into his next stand-up bit. Goddamn. You know, I take it all back. I'm an anybody but Marianne voter. I love this guy. Joe Biden, that's my motherfucker. I love him. Oh, Jesus. Oh... Oh, Jesus goddamn Christ. Jiminy motherfucking crickets, folks. That's pretty much all the news I have lined up for this news show. I know you might be thinking, what the fuck? I showed up for a news show and that's it? If Joe Biden and Donald Trump just gave up politics and became like dueling stand-up comedians, that would make the world a much better place. I mean, god damn. God damn. That would be awesome. Once again, everybody, play my goddamn Doom levels. Check this out, everyone. This is the news for you. This is why I have a new show, so I have someone to advertise my Doom levels to. Look at that. I made it. It's all me. Well, I made the levels. I didn't make the graphics. You know, that's another brilliant artist. But look at that. You got pink or purple. Some people call it purple. It looks pink to me. But hey, whatever. It's like that fucking white dress. Does anyone remember that shit? Oh god, don't even get me started. Play my shit. Make videos about it, for Christ's sake. For Christ's goddamn sake. Don't you care about Christ? Don't you care about Christ's sake? You know, the motherfucker got killed and is gonna come back as a zombie any minute now. For Christ's sake, play my goddamn levels. Check it out. I'm gonna post the link again. FunP499, can we get the birthday song for Murphy again? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Congratulations today, the honorees, including your wife, who I understand is birthday today? Well, look, my wife has a rule in her family. When somebody's birthday, sing happy birthday. You ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alan. Happy birthday to you. Well, it's hell turning 30.
I can't. Motherfuck. It's hell turning 30. I bet. I bet it is, Joe. Christ's sake. Oh, man. Anyway, y'all. Thank you for watching this program. I appreciate you all. I'm glad that people watch my show. I think it's cool. I think it's, you know, it's a pretty cool show. You know, pretty cool. Tell your friends. I'd tell my friends, but I don't have any. So, I need to live vicariously through my viewers that may or may not have friends. So, tell your friends. Where is Max? Max, where are you? Max! Max! Ah! They want to see you, Max. You're famous. You're a famous dog. You're a famous dog. They want to see you. Max, you're a famous dog. Everyone loves you, Max. They love you. Everyone loves you because you're famous. Look at this doggy. Max, why are you so famous? You're more famous than I am. I'm jealous. Holy fuck. You're the best dog in the world, Max. I mean, goddamn. I'm gonna cry. I gotta turn this fucking shit off. Check out my little HEPA filter back there. Look it up. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I may stream on Twitch later. I may not. I'm not sure. But shout out to Murphy. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tell turning 30. 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 Turning 30. Tell turning 30. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Birthday. Birthday. Happy birthday. Tell turning 30.